And we are live. Once again a bit later than I'd hoped, but you know how it is, schedules don't always work out. We're playing more Minecraft today. I'm going to take you on a bit of an adventure, but before that I want to catch you up on some of the things I did since last stream. We did a bit of mining off screen, as they say. Well, first of all, I finished the cocoa bean farm, which was definitely always going to be a cocoa bean farm right from the start, and nothing else, which is why it prominently features pale oak wood in its design, a material strongly associated with cocoa beans, and why it's built so high above the ground, which is also, once again, a necessity for growing cocoa beans. So you've seen most of this last time. I just added the roof and finished the walls and all that. Here's how you plant the cocoa beans. And the same thing on the other side. To harvest it, you simply press this button, which washes down the cocoa pods. As intended, there definitely wasn't anything else being grown on this wall before that was waterproof and therefore couldn't be collected this way. And then you can pick them up here. I didn't add a lot of storage because, well, you don't really need cocoa beans for anything, so using this farm every once in a while is more than enough. And once you're done, you take the cocoa beans, 6 stacks of them, to replant them. It's a bit annoying that you have to take the bubble elevator up and down between the storage area and the planting area, but it doesn't really take that long. That's the nice thing about bubble elevators. As long as you only got 2 areas you need to switch between, they're really the most convenient option for vertical travel you have. You also need to be a bit careful that you don't fall into the water while planting this, because you really need to get all the way up to the edge to reach the upper row. And then you just throw the leftovers into the water stream so they get picked up again, so you don't have to carry them back down manually. And that's the cocoa bean farm. Not quite how I wanted it to be, but it all worked out in the end. And completely unrelated to that, zero connection at all, I also built a resin farm. which somehow is even uglier than the cocoa bean farm. Gotten with it from an enderman, it seems. Also with a bubble elevator this time for an actual reason, because you need enough distance from the ground so that the creakings don't spawn in the wrong spot. Bit of a shame that's in the middle of the day right now, so I can't show it off, but how it works is, below this floor there are 3 creaking huts, and the only spawn spaces that are in reach of these huts is this area right here behind the copper grates. So once night comes, you just stand here, punch the creakings from a safe distance, they generate resin down on the huts, and there are observers hooked up to the logs adjacent to the huts, that when they detect resin being formed, they activate pistons that briefly pull the pale oak logs away from the hut, which makes the resin clumps fall off into a water collection area down here into this basin, and then they end up being collected in these chests. It's not the most efficient farm. Actually, the resin sometimes gets stuck on the pistons. Don't really know what to do about that, but was good enough for me, especially considering how much time I already spent on the cocoa bean farm. And I don't think I'll be needing too many resin bricks anyway, because it's not the most versatile of building materials. And yeah. So during testing I actually had some creaking spawn below here in between the wiring, because I had accidentally left open some spawnable places. I hope that's fixed now. It hasn't happened since then. But, well, you never know, because the location they spawn is random. And as you can see, I built a whole contraption where the resin gets funneled into this dropper and then shot downwards into this collection basin, because I had already spent a lot of iron on these hoppers for the cocoa bean farm, and I wanted to save a bit of my resources, so I concocted this whole circuit. Fortunately, I can't really show it to you without going into spectator mode, but rest assured, it's terrible. It does the job, but it's terrible wire design. And last but not least, the reason I needed resin in the first place. Was as material for this piston door for my ore trophy room, which I had already finished building, but no material I tried for the door really looked right to me until I tried out resin bricks in creative mode, which put me in a bit of a pickle, because I didn't have any resin, which is the reason why I went on this whole adventure to get a creaking hut, build a farm and all that, so that I can use 12 blocks of the stuff in this single build. So this is where I store my ores, one of each kind, as proof that I've collected them. Here the stone ores on this side. Then the nether ores. Now, ancient debris and gilded blackstone are not ores, so they don't belong in here. Also, I don't want to put ancient debris in a museum. I'd rather use it to make netherite. And the deep slate ores in this room, which unfortunately is still missing the holy grail. Deep slate emerald ore, which I'll probably not find anytime soon, which is going to bug me for a long time. But so much for Catchup. What I actually want to do today is to go exploring a bit, because there's still one feature of what was it called? Spring to Life, of the Spring to Life drop that I don't have access to right now. And that is the dry grass. I don't know whether wandering traders can sell dry grass. I'm not gonna sit here and wait to find out. Instead, I'm going to go exploring in some random direction until I find a desert or a badlands that I haven't been to before, and bring home some of that dry grass. So let's do some preparations before we head off. I've got iron, I've got wood, I got a lot of torch material. I probably... Yeah, let's just take the food. I thought I had some steak left over, but I don't. I don't think baked potatoes give more saturation than fish. Gonna take a lodestone. Actually, I'm gonna take 2 and 2 compasses in case I find some interesting locations along the way. Actually, do I have some compass left over? I don't. Okay. I didn't take enough stone. What am I doing? Off to a great start. So what else? I don't really need anything from here, I don't think. I could maybe bring a shield, but I can just make one on the fly if I need it, to be honest. On the other hand, I've got so many, I probably should start using them up at some point. I don't need to bring a bow, I've got my trident. Should I bring an ender chest? Do I even have the materials for another ender chest? No. Don't have any ender pearls left, so I can't make one anyway. That's okay. Let's take compass back home. And take some bundles. Five should probably be enough. Let's make a regular boat real quick. The chest boat won't do me any good unless the entire route is somehow over water. Alright, forgot. I wanted to bring some wool to make beds. Oh. And with that, I should be good, I think. Nothing else I really need. got armor, I got food. Let's take one more fish since I've already eaten one. Last one, in fact. Spyglass, I got my tools. I'd say I'm good to go. And I'm just going to go in a vaguely northeasterly direction in the hopes that it will lead me into some warmer regions. Don't actually remember all that well where my previous explorations took me. But we'll know we're in a new area when we see leaf litter or wildflowers or bushes or firefly bushes. Actually... Oh, no, wrong way. I believe there's a village at the end of this river. Yep. Oh no, that's another village. I'm thinking of a different one. Does the river even continue in this direction? This suddenly all looks very unfamiliar. Yeah, it seems like I've taken the wrong turn in the first 2 minutes of my travels. But it's okay. I actually don't remember this at all. There's a roofed forest over there. I'm getting some stutter, which is strange. Okay, there's a village over there. Is that the village I was thinking of? Okay, I've definitely been here before. That's a good sign at least. So let's just head further eastward from here. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, a pale gun. Can't have been here too recently. Well, I have no reason to ever go there because I've already got all the resources you can get. Can't believe there's one so close to home. And we have leaf litter, so this is indeed a new area, alright. Let's just hope the climate keeps getting warmer in this direction. Maybe I should have brought some bones. Because this world was generated before armored boars, I haven't actually seen most of the wolf variants yet. Ooh, that's a sparse jungle over there, that's perfect. This isn't quite as perfect. That looks like an acacia tree, so we seem to be approaching the right climate. Ruined portal. Be a bit careful because these tend to go up in flames as soon as they generate. Another lodestone, obsidian, fire charge, silk touch. Well, let's take them. If they end up taking too much space, I can always discard them on the way. Getting dark. And I have a little rule for playing Minecraft. When I'm out exploring, I can't just plop down a bed and immediately go to sleep and immediately pick it up again to continue. When I build a bed, I have to leave it where I placed it and also build a little shelter around it, because I feel like otherwise you're removing any and all challenge from the game. Yes, I did watch that video about how beds should be late game items. And I actually agree with it it's to some extent. Of course, I'm not going to stop using beds because they're way too useful. But I'll at least do these little self-imposed challenges. To make sure I actually at least have to consider the concept of night in this survival game. Right, I wanted to take the gold block real quick. Probably make a bucket and just put out the lava. Don't trust this one bit. And let's continue. Let's see, that's just a normal plane. That was a pufferfish. Jungle over there, so we're definitely in a warmer region. I just need the moisture to go down quite significantly. That's just a beach. Coral reef. Ocean monument. Let's not get anywhere near that. Another portal. Well, I mean, it's free gold. Another lodestone of that. Ah, I see it. Well, that was a bit anticlimactic in that Badlands as well. The ryegrass, I believe you need shears to harvest this, yes. Let's just take a bit, since I can always grow more at home. Well, and with that, it's mission complete already. Let's just check out the village real quick. Oh. Remember that shield I brought? Yeah, keep doing that, you idiots. Okay, well. Guess I need to help out a little bit. Ouch! God, I hate you so much. You know what? Don't have the patience for this. Hello. At some point I'll need to bring a camel home as well. Probably do that once I've got a happy ghast. Oh. Don't know what that happened. Any chests? Well, you can keep that. And that's it, but actually, while I'm here, I've got my silk touch pick. I'll actually take some coral home as well, since I don't really have any. And maybe also some terracotta from that Badlands over there, if I feel like it. Ouch! Oh no. The dolphin is going to toss my coral around. Sand. Oh, I see. Right now I can't find my wool in here because I got so much crap. Oh, hi Beef. How are you doing? Do we have audio on this time? Can you actually hear me? Oh, perfect. Actually, good timing that you're here, because I wanted to talk about something regarding shoot an order. So, during the last Minecraft stream, I said it'd be coming out on the 9th. I was wrong, it actually came out earlier today. And I was planning on making it my next stream project. However, I've heard some rumors that apparently the English script of the game is a bit of a mess and might even have been machine translated. I don't know whether that's true. If it is true, that would suck major ass, seeing Spike Chunsoft resort to the same cheat tricks I used to do my English homework in 7th grade. We're talking about Shoot in Order, the next Kodaka game that came out today. So what I'm gonna do, instead of playing it on release day as I had originally planned, I'm just going to wait a few days to find out what's actually going on with the English version. But it's going to be a bit of a challenge, because I somehow need to stay up to date with news about the game while also avoiding spoilers as best as I can. That's my house, you know that? Don't go in there. Ouch. What are you? A green white blockfish? So yeah, as I said, I'm going to wait a few days, see what's actually going on. If the rumor turns out to be a false alarm, I'll start playing it on stream as soon as I have time. And if it turns out that the script indeed was machine translated or anything like that, I'm just going to wait it out until they patch in a proper translation. Which they'll hopefully do at some point, if it comes to that. I mean, it's maybe a bit of a bad idea to start a new story-heavy game anyway, while I'm still A, playing 100 line on my own time, B, streaming cassette beasts, and C, well, probably I'll be starting my Undertale playthrough very soon as well. Does suck a bit because my hype for Shooting Order has been dampened quite a lot, but I'm going to give the game the benefit of the doubt and just wait and see. Also, it's probably not a good idea to play a game directly on the release date anyway, just in case there's some game-breaking bug that gets patched out immediately. I actually know very little about Shooting Order. I've seen some of the character art. I know what the main character is called. I know it's a multi-genre experience, apparently, but other than that, I'm completely clueless. Let's see, I've got fire, brain, tube, and horn coral. And a bit of bubble coral, so I've got all types at least. I'm actually running out of inventory space already. And I think that would be enough coral. Don't know what I'd be using it for in practice anyway, but it's just nice to have. Let's see, can I somehow get to my hut without running into a monster? Where is it ever even? And I think I'll just fill the rest of my inventory with some terracotta and then I'll head back home. Hadn't really expected for this journey to end so soon. And I don't just want to keep going in a random direction forever if I'm not looking for anything in particular. But it also means that I need to think of something else to do for the rest of the stream. I've been streaming for not even an hour. And I don't really have anything planned. Another village over there, don't really care about that. And let's just get going. Having some red sand would also be nice. Is that a stone shore, or is it... Is that some kind of windswept gravelly hills? Because I believe that's one of the biomes I'm still missing in this world. Yeah, windswept hills, windswept gravelly hills. I'd assume it's just a stone shore, though. Actually, let's just check out that big mesa over there. Why not? Oh, and there's a fountain. Of course, I didn't bring a brush. Okay, let's get over to the savannah, find a chicken, find some copper ore. Then I'll make a brush real quick to hopefully get some pottery shards from that well. I see some copper. Well, I guess while we're here, let's just check out the village real quick as well. And there's some chickens over there. Bread. Guess I could take the empty mats. Oh, another bundle. Free bucket, why not? Maybe I'll take another fish back home. Another bucket. Brewing stand. Well, clay can never hurt. I see a shirt. No, it's a brick. Well. Another brick. And I believe that was all the suspicious sand that was in there. Well, bit disappointing. Probably a lone door in one of these. Or did I leave that in the other hut? I believe I did. Well, who cares? Now, is there by any chance an armadillo running around here? No, but a skeleton. Somewhere. Probably down here. Yep. Oh dear. Ah! God damn it. Get a trident as your primary weapon, they said. It's so much fun, they said. You won't need to carry both a sword and a bow. Let's just quickly try to find an armadillo. So I can use up this brush I don't need for anything else. There's a scoot here. Oh, actually the first one I found in this world. Interesting. There you are. Thank you. Another skeleton somewhere, I don't care. color even is this? Just unlike terracotta? Anyway, let's head back to the desert village real quick, because I believe I left some things in a chest there. And after that, we'll head back home. More violence is taking place here. Let's see. Actually, I wanted to catch 2 more fish. One of you. Queen angelfish. And what else do we have here? Black tang. Another portal, of course. Can't go 5 minutes in the overworld without running into a ruined portal. Okay, let's see. Don't really need the doors or the shears. 6 cobblestone can stay here, 4 planks. Let's take the silk touch tools. Maybe they'll be useful for something at some point. So now I just need to find the bundle that my compass home is in. It's this one. And with that, I think I'm good to go. Can I just say, I like all the new Minecraft music a lot. I also like Fireflies by Amos Roddy, but it plays way too often. I know I've got the music frequency set to constant because I think it's better for the stream. But still, even at less frequent settings, Fireflies just plays all the time and I'm kinda getting sick of it, to be honest. Do I want to go through that jungle? I don't think I want to. That sounds like a pain. I'm actually surprised there's new terrain so close to home. I thought I had already explored, not explained, in this direction, but guess not. I should remember that the spell garden is here in case I ever need more eye blossoms, so I don't have to go to the other one that's much farther away. Maybe I should set up a lodestone there, but I'm not really in the mood for another excursion. I mean, I have it on video. If I ever want to go back there, I just rewatch the stream and then I know where it is. kind of realizing I don't have any wool on me anymore, so I should probably find some sheep real quick, such as those. I left it shears, it seems. Thank you. And then build a crappy house real quick. Ugh, inventory management. Yes, I know I didn't give the hut a door, so it technically wasn't safe. But I don't care. It's a self-imposed rule, I can do whatever I want. Okay, there's the village again. So it should start to snow behind this hill. And then we're as good as home. And I can see a campfire already. And my monster farm, we're back home. And I still haven't thought of a thing to do after this. Oh god, that just leaves the boat here for now. I don't have the space. Okay. Stuff. Where's the terracotta chest? There. It's the orange. Do I have any orange? Oh, green terracotta. I see. Color blindness strikes again. That's the orange. The red sand goes in this chest. Let's see, sand. We'll probably make a chest for coral. Let's put it next to the prismarine. Seems appropriate. And let's just dump it all in there. I'll sort it later. Fish buckets. Dry grass goes in the plant chest. Guess sea pickles as well, even though they're not plants. Rabbit hide, arrows. Can put the shield back. And compasses go in the tool chest. Lodestones. Oh dear. Wood. Copper. Magma. Empty map also going to the chest. Food, armadillo scoots, feather, gunpowder. Brick. Clay. More tools. Ominous bottle, ominous banner, iron nuggets, gold, golden apple, Baronic, fire charges go in other treasure. Obsidian is a natural rock. Almost done. Now I just need to put back the bundles. Okay, this unlight bundle can go in here. Compass, bundles. Don't forget to set my spawn point, nor am I back home. I'm missing a bundle. I'm pretty sure I had 9 of these lined up in that chest. Oh, I left it in the corner chest. And with that, the journey is over. As I said, I'm actually not quite sure what to do now. Maybe I'll just call the stream here. I'm not feeling that well anyway, to be honest. So let's just do some quick resource gathering. And if I can't think of anything to do in that time, I'll just end the stream here. Bit of a shorter one, which is a bit disappointing for me as well, because I haven't been able to stream as often as I would have wanted in the last few days. But what can you do? Got fruit flies all over the fucking place. I hate it. Keep crawling around on me. I already set up traps and everything, and there are a lot of them in there, dead ones, but they just keep multiplying. I don't really know what to do, except just keep setting up the traps and hope that at some point there won't be any left. I've tried spraying them with insecticides, but somehow that always just leads to them briefly avoiding the place where it was sprayed and then they return right back, which isn't ideal. Don't know, maybe it just doesn't work against fruit flies or something, or maybe the entire product is a scam and I should have bought something else. $54, I'm missing 2 sugarcane, there's one. Should be one more lying around. But I guess not. Maybe one of them wasn't fully grown yet. Oh no, there it is. Great. Which means I'll have to pick it up from the berry room. Well, I haven't thought of anything. Thought maybe I could show off the resin farm, but I don't want to sit here and wait for the sun to set, so maybe I'll just end the stream here. Bit of a shorter one. Maybe I'll actually go to bed on time today. I doubt it, but yeah, it's in the realm of possibility. So anyway, thank you for watching. Not a lot happened, but I didn't expect to find the grass that soon. Next stream is probably going to be more cassette beasts, and after that, well, probably either Undertale or Shoot an Order if that all works out. But until then, thanks for watching, take care, have a good night. I'll see you next time.